percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
My Hero Academia is a series full of different references to things like movies and comic books. This series is heavily inspired by Western fictional media, so it is heavily expected for there to be a lot of nods to things like Marvel and DC Comics. However, those definitely are not the only things that are referenced throughout the series. This series also throws a lot of love to other anime and manga. My Hero Academia is a series that seems to be a love letter to tons of different material, which can make it a bit hard to catch each and every reference. There is a father-son Kamehameha. One of the most iconic moments in the Dragon Ball series shows up at the very end of the Android Cell saga, where Gohan finally gathers the strength to defeat the main antagonist of this arc, Cell. With his father's spirit behind him, he lets out a Kamehameha and obliterates the powerful android. In the My Hero Academia film, two heroes, Deku and his mentor All Might, combine their moves to defeat the villain in a similar manner with a move called Double Detroit Smash. Tokoyami has a stand. One of the most obvious references that many fans caught as soon as the character made his appearance is the reference to the JOJO'S Bizarre Adventure series battle mechanic stands. Stands are basically spirits that come out of the user that have different abilities and battle for them. This is referenced by Tokoyami and his Shadow Quirk. This quirk comes in the form of Dark Shadow, who is basically a standout with a few twists to make the concept work in My Hero Academia's world. Chitose'S quirk works similar to a JOJO'S stand power. Chitose Kizuki, also known by the name Curious, is one of the main antagonists of the Meta Liberation Army arc. Her quirk is the ability to place explosive properties on whatever she touches, which basically turns anything she pleases into a mine. While this can be seen as a reference to Marvel Comics' Gambit, it can also be seen as a JOJO'S reference. The stand Listen to My Rhythm in JOJO'S Part 7, Steel Ball Run, has this ability as well, along with the same color scheme as Chitose. Tokoyami has a Berserk moment. In the anime and manga series Berserk, Guts is overcome by a manifestation of his wrath and bloodlust. This dark manifestation is called the Beast of Darkness, and it is born from his traumatic experiences. It also makes a slight appearance in My Hero Academia. In chapter 78 of My Hero Academia, fans can see that Tokoyami is swallowed by Dark Shadow. The eyes of his shadow partner resemble that of the Beast of Darkness from Berserk.
Tokoyami! 早く光を！常闇が暴走！やかられするな！メダルだ、サンスター！甲冑の形が！
The Vigilante manga has a Gundam attack reference. In the spin-off series, Vigilante, My Hero Academia Illegals, the Sturm und Drang brothers have a scene that is a big love letter to Mobile Suit Gundam. They go into an attack formation that is based on the famous jet stream attack of the Black Tri-Stars of the series that has the three of them line up in a row and attack in succession. However, while the Black Tri-Stars use this formation and sequence in Mobile Suit Gundam to actually attack, the Sturm und Drang brothers simply do it to commit childish perverted acts.
いけるぞもう一度ジェットスリムアタックしまったお俺を踏み台にした
Shoji is a parasite reference. Shoji is definitely one of the more odd-looking students in Class 1A at UA High School, but he is training to become a pro hero all the same. He has 6 arms attached to each other by a web of skin. While he always has his face covered, he usually speaks through a mouth that he grows at the end of one of his tentacles. His whole design and art quirks such as the mouth thing come from the manga Parasite. In this manga, there is an alien race that is similar to Shoji in design and ability, especially when they infect a human. This may be why Shoji has a bit more of a body horror theme going for him and his quirk than others present in the series.
葉隠れ通る精進目像気配を消す葉隠れを複製案を素早く同時に変化させ探すことで互いの個性を強化する特訓
朝になったのに、悪夢が覚めてくれない。
Aoyama does a JOJO'S pose. While JOJO'S poses are a very common reference in the world of anime and manga that makes no difference to My Hero Academia, the character that has the best pose reference in this series is hands down Aoyama, who takes a pose straight from Rudolf von Stroheim. Much like Rudolf when using his body gun, Aoyama puts his hand behind his head whenever he fires his chest blaster attack in a fashion that is ripped straight from the German hero himself.
第5試合スタート先生敵将やった失礼来い
誇りであるつまり全ての人間を超えたのだくらえか胴体の機械なのか
Uraraka vomits rainbows. One very popular anime that is out right now is the series titled Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. It is a deconstruction of the isekai genre and it has taken the world by storm, much like its light novel Saw series did before the anime even began airing. Surprisingly, My Hero Academia even references this series with a very small nod to one of the main characters. This is seen very early in the series during the entrance exams. Much like Aqua does when she gets too drunk, Uraraka vomits rainbows at the end of the entrance exam right before she passes out from exhaustion. OVERHAUL'S quirk is similar to powers from fullmetal alchemist. Kai Chisaki, or Overhaul, is the main antagonist of the Shie Hasaikai arc. His quirk is called Overhaul, which gives him the ability to disassemble anything that he touches. After doing this, he is able to rebuild whatever he took apart in any way that he wishes. This goes as far as disassembling someone to kill them or reassembling them to heal their wounds. This quirk is very similar to how the alchemy powers work in Fullmetal Alchemist. He is also very similar to a character of the series. That character is Scar, and he and Kai both share a love for killing people in a very bloody manner.
修復どころじゃないなんて速度キリッキリだ危ない
Denji from Chainsaw Man appears. It is very evident that My Hero Academia loves having other characters from different series make small cameo appearances in the series. One of those series that had a character is the series Shonen Jump brother Chainsaw Man. In chapter 259, Chainsaw Man's main character Denji makes a small appearance in a large gathering of pro heroes. During this scene, Denji can be seen in his transformed Chainsaw Man state with his engine revved up. Guess he ended up becoming a hero after his journey in his own series.